Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition and the weekend edition. This is the time of the week. Every week I do the Tao Trifecta. What the Tao Trifecta is I take the three, what I think are main energies in everybody's life: the energy of health, the energy of wealth, and the energy of happiness. And I do an individual read for each of those three specific situations for the week ahead. What are the energies? What's the general impetus going to be for health, wealth, and happiness? So, if you're looking at your screen, that's all you're going to see. There's no movement on the screen. I want you to focus on the message. I don't want any visual distractions. When you're watching a screen that is two-dimensional, like your desktop, laptop, phone, you are a participator. You're a spectator, not a participator. Excuse me. Spectating means that you weaken your imagination because you have to surrender to the images that you see on the screen. I don't want that. I want you to be a participator. You are participating in this. So we're just going to have the image on the screen. Many people close their eyes and just let their imaginations flow. That's what you have to do, because ultimately what I am doing here with this reading, and no other tarot reading to my knowledge does this, I want to inspire you. I want you to think bigger, think higher, think more positive. I want to inspire you. That helps your imagination. That helps your manifesting. So let's get to it. You're looking at the screen. It has three large cards in front with little cards in back. We begin on the left side and go to the upper card. Middle, upper card. Far right, upper card. That's how it works. So the first card on the left has to do with health. And the oracle card in front, the lead idea is orphaned. Well, the image of the lady on the screen, she looks pretty desolate, and it looks like a pretty desolate place. That may be what's going on with your health. It could be that you are feeling separated from everything and everyone else, and that aloneness is impacting your health, mentally, spiritually, physically. It could just be your physical health, meaning I have to do this on my own. And that, in the beginning anyway, can make you feel very orphaned, alone. Because remember, the idea of being orphaned is having a feeling of abandonment. I mean, I've known people who have actually been orphaned in their life. Their parents died when they were very young. Now, as adults, they rationalize it and they go, well, but mom and dad, I miss them and da-da-da-da-da-da, but it was their time, whatever. That's rationalizing. That's not what the child in you felt. Those are not the memories. You felt alone, abandoned, no comfort in the world. So, that may be how you're feeling just generally. You're feeling orphaned. In this world today, that's very understandable. And I think very common. People have been orphaned by those in authority and in power. And in fact, that power is being weaponized. So many people are feeling orphaned. And it may again have to do with simply your physical health. That I have to go alone. I got to do this diet, or I got to take care of myself in this way. And the family and friends, they don't get it. They don't understand it. They're not going to help me or participate or anything. I'm on my own. That's okay. For your health this week, mentally, spiritually, or physically, you have to use the number 5 card. The number 5 card energy says 5 of Cups, bereavement, loss, living in the past. You have to stop living in the past. That means you may have to stand up on your own. You may have to do this diet. You may have to change your lifestyle in this way. And don't expect anybody else to follow. I know people where their families are vegetarian and they have chosen to be meat eaters, to be carnivores, to go on the keto diet, meaning you have a lot of protein, a lot of meat. They're not getting support. Their family is going to eat the way they're going to eat. They have to stand up on their own. That really is the key idea here when we're talking about being orphaned. Standing up on your own for your own mental, spiritual, physical health. Do not feel isolated. That isolation, turn the image around and think of it as meditation. You have to meditate on whatever improvements you need for your physical, spiritual, mental health. Let's go to the middle card. That's wealth. And again, do not ever, when you're going to one of my readings, don't ever think of wealth as money. Because wealth, the way it is structured, is actually enslavement. You are playing a Monopoly game. It is not your game. You are not setting the rules. And those people whose game it is, who are setting the rules, want you to lose. And that should be clearer than ever. So when we think of wealth, you think of the things that are important to you. I don't care if it's milk chocolate. I don't care if it's puppies. I don't care if it's a sunny day. Whatever is important to you, you take charge of your life. And it's time to chop wood, time to get down to it. This is a great time. This is so far, but with the two main cards up front, this is a week for decisions. And it's appropriate because Mercury now is going direct. We got the new moon at the end of the week. This is a time for decisions. So it's time to chop wood in terms of what is valuable to you. And you will get some help this week. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is acceleration. It's movement forward. It's action. And because of the wands, it's very positive. It is giving you a chance to plug into your life. Plug into what is valuable to you. Don't let somebody else tell you what's important to you or how you're going to live or where you're going to spend your money or whatever. This is not the week for that. This is the week where you take care of your concept of what is vital, important to you to live a life that you feel plugged into. Okay? Your choice. And you're going to get a little help this week. Final card on the right, happiness. The oracle card in front is to be fair. And if you look at the card, it's all about balance. And with this sort of a queen type figure, above her crown is an owl, wisdom. But she's also, two of her four hands, she's also holding alternate things. There is a balance. There is a fairness. There's an equanimity to her life. And that's vital. That's important. That's what you're looking for in your life for happiness, is fairness, balance. It doesn't all go one way. You don't take away my money system from me. You don't take away my freedom from me. You don't take away my freedom of speech from me. You don't take away my freedom from thought or movement or whatever. You don't take that away from me. I choose to be fair. And the card supporting it in back is the Seven of Wands. It's defiance. It's taking a stand. It's choosing no farther. I want a life that I feel plugged into. Remember, wands are that feeling. You are a participator, not just a spectator. You are really plugged into your life. Like that USB port that you use to charge your phone. Right? Your battery in your phone is almost dead, but you plug in the USB into your port there on your phone and begins to recharge. That's what you're trying to do to your life for happiness. And so as I'm looking, and this often happens, and it's amazing when it does, because I don't play it. I mean, I shuffle these cards as best I can. I try to look for variety and difference. I don't try to sameness, but boy, it's amazing how the themes come out. First card on the left, orphaned. You're feeling alone. You have to make a stand on your own for your own health, physical, mental, spiritual. Middle card for wealth. You got to get down to the business of plugging into your life, the Eight of Wands energy. You got to get down to choosing. And then you go for happiness, the final card on the right. You are deciding, I am making a stand for my happiness. I am choosing to be fair to me. I don't want the dirty end of the stick. I cleaned that up a little bit because I really don't like to swear on this presentation. You know what I mean by dirty. You get the dirty end of the stick because that's what we've all been getting over the past 3 years at least. In fact, it turns out that we've been getting the dirty end of the stick for 100 years or more. But you got to do your history to figure that out. You're done with it. I don't care. You don't have to be 100. You could be 5. You could be 10. You could be 20, 40. Doesn't make any difference. This is the week that you make a decision. This is the week that you move forward. You are willing to make a stand for you, your happiness, your health and wealth. You are choosing this week. Choose wisely, grasshopper. And that is the TAO trifecta for this week. Back to the regular tarot manifesting readings tomorrow. I hope you're back here with me. If not, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to do tarot together, peace and blessings. And please, always in the spirit of this tarot reading, strive to live an inspired life. That is your true freedom and power.